Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with another Ace Impressions, this time having a look at Star Trek Armada 2, the sequel to the original Star Trek Armada, which I recently did an Ace Impressions on because it, along with this game, recently got re-released on GOG.com, both for $10. So is this game worth the asking price? Yes. In fact, I would also say this is a huge improvement over the first game. The first game is worth the asking price as well. But to understand why, let's get into one of the missions here, Invasion, which is probably going to take us a little while, but it will show you what the game is like and what sort of changes have been made. I'll go ahead and skip the intro, but we basically have to find a Borg base and then destroy it.
All work crews report to station.
So first off, we need a refinery, mining station. There we go.
Prudent course of action.
You go up there.
Proceed.
And we'll be able to get some dilithium from that, which is just like the first game. However, in this game we have brand new resources. We have metal and latinum. Latinum basically being gold, but there's a little bit more to it here. It's used. So it's basically they've added some Age of Empire mechanics, so you can now trade resources using this, and you can also have new resources such as metal. So we'll go ahead and get an orbital processing facility to get more metal.
Station construction commencing.
And once this station is finished, we will get ourselves some additional freighters there to get our resources up and running, which will be nice.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Lay in a new course.
So they're doing some reconnaissance to try to find our stuff, which they have found.
Is under attack.
Fortunately, the station is tough as nails and can take out a lot of stuff here.
Unable to comply.
Okay, the plan is to try to get these guys over there so we can then get... Ooh, did we get...
have completed a mission objective.
Perfect. So we built the orbital processing facility there.
Starship construction commencing.
I think what we need is 3 more freighters over here, which we will build. Pretty sure that's the right one, yep. And we will go ahead and also, while we are at it,
Complete.
get ourselves another mining facility over here.
Enemy engaged.
Status report. Lay in a new course.
Set a new course. Confirmed, Starfleet.
Starship complete.
I need, however, to get some pulsar here going, so that should fix that. Nope, looks like the enemy fled, so that's good news for us.
Starship complete.
So the plan is going to be to build up our fleet. Then once we have some defenses here, we'll then move on to expanding a little bit further. But I do want to build this station here up and then colonize that. That is part of the objectives in this game, so important to accomplish. Looks like the pulse cannon is doing quite nicely there. We're going to, of course, need more, but I think once we get, say, 3 of them going, or 4 in this area, we should be perfectly good.
Station construction commencing.
Okay, so they are trying to flank us here.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to weapons. Engage.
Enemy engaged.
It does take metal for us to build these things, but we kind of need them, so...
That is a logical request.
The good news is we can then, once that is built here, build the research facility, which will allow us to actually start increasing... We'll start colonizing the planet here, which will be nice, because we could definitely use that. Get a 3rd pulse cannon going there, that would be awesome. So our metal production seems to be doing pretty good. Ooh,
Aye, sir.
yeah, that's my fault, but that's okay.
Station complete.
So as you can tell, they've already revamped the economy, but they've also done other things. For example, it's now a proper 3D style RTS for space, which is kind of rare for this particular genre.
Engage.
But it is nice that they've actually put that in. And I'm not sure just how much attention to detail there is here if they've gone the route of, say...
Station construction commencing.
I'm not sure they've quite got as far as, say, Homeworld did with the ships having weaknesses based on certain directions, but nevertheless, it is a nice touch that you can actually do that sort of thing. So yeah. Now let's see, what can we build here? We can build these things using the dilithium that we've got, and we've got plenty of dilithium. So this will probably be, we'll probably use these guys to defend our bases and all that, so have a good fleet there. And what else will we be needing? Well, once the research facility is up, we will want...
complete.
Once the research facility is up, we are definitely going to want ourselves some colony ships to start colonizing certain planets. I'll actually have two of these guys do a recon. Because I need to figure out where everything is, and also, of course, you can...
Starship complete.
There we go.
A prudent course of action.
You can also go to warp, which increases your speed, but deactivates your weapons and shields. So it is a trade-off, but...
Starship complete.
And it also deactivates the sensors, which is a bit of a problem.
Understood.
But we can, however, quickly do some good old-fashioned recon,
Understood.
which is exactly what we need right now.
Complete.
Acknowledge, Starfleet. Understood.
I don't want them to set up any additional bases if I can help it.
Changing heading.
Enemy engaged.
Initiate new attack pattern.
Because if you let the Borg actually set up, they will start to
Starship complete.
get additional bases set up, and that is going to be a problem
Station
for us.
complete.
We have completed a mission objective.
Okay, perfect. Now we can start colonizing.
Starship complete.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Okay, so it looks like this is an H class. We can actually populate it if we want to,
Battle stations.
and that seems like a good idea.
Starship complete.
Go ahead and build the colony ship to
Station
colonize
construction
this.
Commencing.
Now, we have all these defenses here set up, which is good. We'll build some
Starship
defenses here,
complete.
just to be safe. Oh, they do have a base here. That's... Okay, so the base is already set up. Okay, good to know. Well, I do have a lot of ships, but it's still going to be a brutal slog to try to take that. Still, we do at least have some metal set up, so that is good.
Enemy
But yeah,
engaged.
ultimately, regarding whether or not this game is worth the asking price, that is a very definite yes, in my opinion. It is an easy recommendation at this point
Station
for $10. We're still doing the reconnaissance here, which is fine.
Prepare the colonists. Ready and able.
Okay, so we have our fleet here. We'll
Starship
try to
construction
get some
commencing.
Akira class here going, and that
Colonization has
should
begun.
be perfect.
Starship complete.
That is a logical request.
Try to get as
Station
many of these
construction
ships
commencing.
going as possible.
Fire at that target.
Station complete.
Now they do have multiple bases, so that can cause us trouble. But we already have one base found, which is good.
Enemy engaged.
Make it
And
so.
we are wrecking their attack force here, which is good.
Fire when ready.
Although it's really more of a recon force at this point, but still.
Starship complete.
We have completed a mission objective.
Okay, so we've colonized that planet, which is excellent. Now we just have to eliminate the Borg entirely. Build
Starship
another
complete.
defense here.
Station complete. Station construction commencing.
Changing heading.
So I do think that most of our defenses are doing quite nicely, although we still need to... Oop, just finished another one. Perfect.
Starship.
Soon we'll be able to go into the attack properly.
Standing by. Alter course.
Starship complete.
Ah, some Latinum. Cool. We can actually use this to buy stuff, but we don't have a trading post in this mission. But like I said, they actually added in, like I said, some Age of Empires style mechanics, which is nice.
Station complete.
You even have Ferengi acting as neutral traders in this game, which is a nice little touch in my opinion.
Starship complete.
Okay, so we will go ahead and add ourselves an additional defense here, because I want at least for all of these, so that's nice. We'll have one more.
Dilithium.
A prudent course of action.
Insufficient dilithium.
How much dilithium do I need?
Complete.
Okay.
Insufficient dilithium. Station construction commencing.
Okay, we need one more. Ooh.
Starship construction commencing.
All sections report.
I think we're at a good spot now to launch our
Make it
attack.
so.
So what we'll do is we will hit that as quickly as possible with all of our ships.
Starship
Loss is
complete.
going to be heavy, unfortunate,
Insufficient
but
dilithium. Starship construction commencing. Insufficient dilithium.
I can build more dilithium later, so...
Starship complete. Insufficient dilithium.
There we go. Okay, how much is it for another mining station? 400 metal. Okay,
Starship construction commencing.
we'll build that.
Status report. Engage.
Insufficient dilithium.
All sections report.
Starship construction commencing.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engine.
We are running a little short on dilithium, so we'll just hold off on that for now. And
Starship
once
complete.
there we go. How much is it to get more of these guys? 150
Starship
per
construction
ship. That's okay.
commencing.
I can get a few of these going, and then that will be enough to completely get the economy running, hopefully.
Starship complete.
Will do.
Alright, so like I said, this game is definitely worth the asking price, in my opinion. So it is a good, fun, solid game.
Starship complete.
That's a second one there.
You got it.
And we got a third one, then the mining station will give us another one, so that'll be 4. That'll be perfect for this
Enemy
mission.
engaged. Starship complete. Station is under attack.
They are losing a lot of ships in this little attack here, so that's good news for us.
Will do.
Alright, and that mining station should be ours soon.
Status report.
We have 3 more that we can build, hopefully.
Starship construction commencing.
Then we'll have 2 full fleets, which will be
Station complete.
enough to hopefully get where we need to be.
Acknowledged.
I do want to build another one of these,
Starship complete.
and I can actually afford
That
it,
is a logical request.
which would be lovely.
Station construction commencing.
Status report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engine.
Alright, so another one if we can get it.
Starship complete.
Status report.
All sections stand by.
Perfect.
Engage.
Now we have enough to start getting another fleet,
Starship
hopefully.
construction commencing. Insufficient crew. Insufficient crew.
We're actually running short on
All
crew,
sections
which is
report.
impressive.
Insufficient crew.
Lay in a new course.
Insufficient crew.
Lay in a new course.
Understood.
Status report.
Insufficient crew. We have entered a dangerous nebula.
Lay in a new course.
We have suffered some losses from that, but it
We
shouldn't
have
be
entered a dangerous nebula.
too bad. There we go. Plan is to start
Enemy
by deleting the
engaged.
enemy fleet here.
Status report.
Insufficient crew.
Okay, so now we are in a good spot to start attacking everything here. Excellent.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew.
Okay,
All
this
sections
needs to go
report.
right away.
Fire when ready.
Like I said, losses are going to be heavy
All
from this,
sections
but
report.
Insufficient.
we are slowly beating down this nexus, and once we take it out proper, we will be able to finish off this first base, and there should be, what, maybe 2 or 3 more bases. Because this is not going to be any
Status
particularly...
report.
Oop.
Insufficient.
As I
crew.
said, the losses were going to be extreme, but yeah, that's half this fleet gone, and
Status report.
some of the other fleet as well.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
But
Insufficient crew.
we did pretty much delete all that, so excellent for us.
Enemy engaged.
Alright,
Starship complete.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. Status report.
Insufficient crew.
I'll go ahead and hold off on these guys for now and try, how much is it? 100 to get a
Starship
colony ship. Okay,
commencing.
perfect. So we pretty much recovered our losses for the most part, and we've destroyed one of their bases, so that is good. Now, the planet allows us to get crew, and we should be able to colonize this planet, so we can get more crew that way. The good news is, with the Borg launching attacks like this, it'll be easy for us to just mop up these
Station
things.
is under attack.
Okay.
Starship complete.
Now, the colony ship should have warp capability, which means we can just, yep. Construction ships don't have that ability, unfortunately, but that's fine. So
Enemy engaged.
we should be able to just make it there. That'll be good.
Starship construction commencing.
Now, how many more ships do we
sections
need?
report.
5. Perfect. Hopefully, once this is done, we will have that. There we go.
Confirmed. Colonization has begun.
So the planet is now getting populated. It'll take a slow process, but it is working.
Starship complete. Station is under attack.
Another ship down. Excellent for us.
Starship complete.
Status
Okay,
report.
we'll go ahead, add those to that fleet.
Make it so.
Battle stations.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew.
And we need a little bit more crew, but that's fine. Once we are there, we will soon be able to then make sure that's
Colonization was successful.
perfect.
Starship construction commencing.
Now we have 2 planets that are giving us population, which is excellent news. Although right now
Starship
only one of
complete.
them is actually defended in any real capacity,
Acknowledge,
so we will
Starfleet.
try getting one of our
A
ships.
prudent course of action.
I don't think, yeah, these guys can't really do that, which is fine. I'm going to try setting up some defenses there, and then once that is done, we will go ahead and get a mining station there, which will be good, or processing facility, I mean. So I think we're in a good spot to launch another attack, this time at the second Borg base, and once that's dealt with, we'll be able to move on
All
to the
sections
third and
report.
final one. Assuming there's not a fourth.
Understood.
Status report. Make it so. Status report. Make it so.
Alright, so I think we're in a good spot to launch our attack. We should be... here's a planet over here. I think it is our
Status
objective.
report. Engage. Fire
Yep.
at that target.
This is a
Enemy
symbol
engaged.
matrix,
All
so we will
sections
go ahead and
report.
take care of that. Okay, so it does look like they can't really do much about that because not too many of their ships
All
have
sections report.
the ability
Make it so.
to attack our planet, it looks like. Which is convenient.
Fire at that target.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Fire when ready. Status report. All sections report.
Standing by.
Status report. All sections report. Fire when ready.
There we go. That should be that Nexus dealt with. So we did take, once again, some losses, but we seem to be doing a good number on them, and we seem to have them
All
on the run.
sections report.
Take the
Fire at
modification
that
center
target.
out.
Enemy engaged.
Now their upgrades will be basically deleted, so excellent for us.
Status report. Fire when ready. All sections report.
We will now delete
Ready
what's
phases and
left
quantum
of the
torpedoes.
colony there.
Station is under attack.
Okay, so I think we're in a good spot. Now we will go ahead and
Starship construction commencing.
we should have the crew to finish that off. Planet is taken care of. Excellent.
Status report. Engage.
They might have yet another Nexus here, so we might as well deal with that if they
Starship
do.
Complete. Station is under attack.
But it looks like we are doing
Starship
pretty good.
Enemy engaged.
Gonna go ahead and just finish the level, because why not?
Complete.
Armed and ready.
Okay.
Starship complete.
Helm, new course heading.
All sections report. Fire at that target.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Status report.
Okay,
Ready
we are in a
phases and
good
quantum
spot.
torpedoes.
Starship complete. Starship complete.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. All sections report. Status report. Engage.
Okay, now that that base is settled, we will go ahead, get some pulse cannons going,
That is a logical request.
and boom. Alright,
Battle
perfect.
stations. Changing heading.
All sections report. Mr. LaForge.
Wait.
reroute all
It looks like they
auxiliary
got
power to
a
the engines.
second planet there, so
Mr.
I
LaForge,
think, yeah,
reroute
it
all
looks like they
auxiliary
got
power to
some
the engines.
defenses, so we'll go ahead and take care of that.
Enemy engaged.
All sections report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Okay, so far situation looks good. K-class planet, so that one is habitable, so good to know. But it does not look like it has been taken over, so...
Helm, new course heading.
Lay in a new course. All sections report.
Alright. Looks like my little plan seems to be working. We will see what else is down to the south there, and that
Station
should be the
complete.
end of that as far as the Borg bases are
Approve the course of
concerned.
action.
Station construction.
Okay, that's a black
commencing.
hole. That could be a
Status
problem.
report.
Standing by.
Status report.
Okay, so it looks like we were able to navigate that fairly easily. The black holes can actually cause you trouble. I think, though, it's only really if you're stationary near
Starship
them.
construction commencing.
Build ourselves some more ships just so we can have
Starship
another
construction
fleet.
Commencing.
Okay, that's definitely another
Starship
base here.
complete.
Status report. Lay in a new course. Lock all weapons on that target.
Yep.
Enemy engaged.
All sections report. Redirect fire to that target. Engage.
Battle stations.
Starship complete.
Alright, so it looks
All
like
sections report.
our attack seems to be doing well enough. We have pushed them back.
Status
We
report. Ready phases
have
and
taken
quantum
some
torpedo.
losses, but it's not too bad. And we have a third fleet coming in to
Starship
help.
complete.
All sections report. Fire at that target.
But they're most likely going to have a third Nexus, so good to
Starship
keep an eye around
complete.
for it.
Status report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to weapons. Redirect fire to that target. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. All sections report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to weapons.
Enemy engaged.
Status report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to weapons. All sections report.
Okay, so we do have a ship here that's pretty badly damaged and is going to take some time to be repaired, but once it is, we should be good to go on that. Looks like there's some
Status
more
report.
additional
Lay in a new
defenses
course.
here.
Status report.
Okay, I'm not seeing any more Nexuses, which is good.
Status report. Fire at that target.
Okay, so that is
All
that
sections report.
base deleted.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Alter course. All sections stand by.
Status report. Make it so.
I'll go ahead and replenish some of the losses for that fleet.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
And while we are at it, let's go ahead and start
Starship
getting
construction
more ships
commencing.
built.
Starship
Should be enough here for
construction
another
commencing.
brand new fleet all on its own if we really need it. But I don't think that'll be that necessary.
Starship complete.
That said, let's go ahead and get some more of these.
Unable to build.
Let's go ahead and build this here, I guess. There we go.
Request.
Starship complete.
Okay, so I'm guessing there's probably going to
All
be some
sections
more
report.
defenses here or something.
Engage.
Battle stations.
Starship complete. Starship complete.
All sections report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Starship complete.
Alright, so we seem to be in a weird spot where we've pretty much deleted everything, but I guess what I can do is send these guys out to do some
Starship complete.
exploration.
Insufficient crew. Starship complete. Insufficient crew.
Send high move autonomy. There we go.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew. Insufficient officers.
I think we've reached the pop cap.
Starship complete. Unable to comply.
Armed and ready. Helm. New
Okay,
course
we've found yet another base.
Status report. Engage.
We have entered a dangerous nebula. Enemy engaged.
Armed and ready.
Okay, so it looks like we've been able to hit them hard enough that we only really had this little bit. There we go.
And stations have been eliminated from this system.
Mission complete. Awesome.
The Borg threat to the regular Badlands has been eliminated, and Starfleet is dispatching additional ships to secure the region.
I'll go ahead and
Also
let this
discovered
go.
A unique type of nebula near the site of the former Borg colony. Sensor scans of this nebula reveal a high concentration of tachyon particles and the presence of residual transwarp signatures. It may be that the Borg have developed a new type of transwarp gate that allows them to travel greater distances than we ever thought possible. If this proves to be true, no planet in the Alpha Quadrant will be safe from their grasp. I fear this may be the case, as even now our base at Alpha Theta 6 is reporting contact with the Borg.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, this game is definitely worth the asking price. Definitely fun playing it. Admittedly, I didn't have that many unit types because that was just the first mission, and there are a lot more. But yes, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.